There's always been this theory in the entertainment business, it still holds true today, that people will celebrate their holidays, figured people were done with their dinner, done opening their presents, and by nighttime, they want something to do.
Fans who grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina, grew up in Atlanta, watching old events at the Omni, knew that Christmas night was always the biggest night.
When AEW does something that to me is reminiscent of what I call the good old days, then I think that's great. Anything that we can do that honors the tradition of the game, I think is a plus.
Christmas Day, your open challenge has been filled. Tony Khan just made it official. You'll be defending the TNT title against me.
The open challenge nature of the TNT Championship is something really unique to the title. There's not a ranking system per se, it's just whoever wants to step up to the plate. That creates some very unique matchups and some very tough matchups for the champion, as we've seen in the past.
I've been with Ring of Honor since 2011. Jay Lethal was our champion there for I think longer than any other Ring of Honor champion. Seeing him make his debut with Sammy in that title match was a thrill for me to watch, and it also really showcased the talent. You know, watching Sammy get to the top rung, AEW was impressive.
When Cody and I wrestled the first Dynamite, that was the biggest match of my career at the time. But since then, I've become champion. You were up here, I was down here. But now the tides have turned, my friend, and you're trying to knock me off the mountain. But let's be honest, man, what have you done since you lost the TNT title? This match, you need it more than me.
If you think about Cody's career in AEW, that he was the first TNT champion.
He did the work. He defended the title week in and week out. He cut such a frantic pace that it may have ultimately cost him in the end. Sammy Guevara has been doing something similar. Sammy doesn't show any signs of unraveling yet, but maybe he's got a better poker face than Cody.
Every time I'm out there, I give it my all, much like Cody does. The man literally set himself on fire, but yet there's something that the crowd just doesn't like, and that's you, Cody.
Sometimes it's going to be the fans doing what they do, but the performers like Cody Rhodes and people who are at the top of their craft, they're stars, and they're going to do with that what they will to make it work. It's just part of the game. It's part of what they do.
If you think about it, if Cody can become the TNT champion on Christmas night, a night that his dad reigned supreme many, many years, it will be a very, very special moment for him.
Cody Rhodes has already been TNT champion. He's been TNT champion twice. I'm not sure how much more he has to prove, whereas Sammy Guevara, a victory over a former champion, could really define his place in AEW history. I think this is a bigger match for Sammy than it is for Cody.
I think what makes this a marquee match, two things. I think because Sammy has become such a dynamic TNT champion. And the fact that Cody, his chance of winning the title have come few and far between since he lost the TNT championship.
They're both phenomenal performers. I think they'll have a phenomenal match. I really don't have any idea who will walk away with the title.
This is the most important title in professional wrestling because I hold it. You think this is gonna be your present? Hell no. The only thing you're gonna get is a bunch of coal and an ass kicking from me.
Christmas night is traditionally a big night in the world of professional wrestling. Titles have changed hands, historic matchups have gone down, and I don't expect Christmas night 2021 to be any different.
Good luck, kid.
My road to the semifinals has been paved with destruction. Yeah, I got a bye in the first round, but I earned that bye. And then I caused a little bit of pain and havoc to the former champion, Hikaru Shida. And next, that road has a small pit stop in the little town of Soho.
I know a lot of people, including Nyla, think that because I'm the new girl here, that I don't deserve to be in contention for the TBS championship. But honestly, that's the reason I was so happy that I'm the only person left in this tournament that didn't get a bye, because I want to earn my shot at the TBS championship.
You know, the greatest thing about the holiday season is that Ruby Soho has had some great highlights here at AEW. But what I look forward to on my wish list is my client, the Native Beast, facing Ruby for the semifinals.
Every single hot opportunity that you've had, you've blown. Guess what's gonna happen when you and I get in the ring in your grand opportunity to go on to be the TBS Women's Champion? You're gonna blow it.
You jumping me after my match, do you know what that shows me? It shows me that you're scared. And while I'm flattered, and I would usually take that as an advantage, I don't want that. So Nyla, I need you to get your shit together.
You think you're gonna show up here and just walk through me? I don't think so. Because you've never faced anyone like me.
I don't want to beat you when you're at your less confident. I don't want to beat you when you're intimidated. I want to beat you when you're at your best, because you're one of the toughest broads that's in this company. So that I know, once I step into the finals, that I earned it.
Destination unknown? I'll tell you where your destination is. The goddamn trash!